Hey guys, yo, what's up? I have literally no idea how to start this video, so I'm basically just gonna go ahead and clear some information out because you've seen the title and you know this is gonna be a very interesting video. We're gonna watch the trailer of I Am Jesus Christ, which seems to be a faith-based video game. I personal beliefs right now, I generally believe, and it's nothing to do with my faith-based beliefs, but of how we learn about things. And this is going to be more of my intake on what I believe the study system should be like, because I don't like reading books myself. I hate reading books. I'm not a big book fan, and I think that's totally fine for anyone who doesn't read books, that you know that you're not a book fan, but you want to learn about stuff still, so you can learn it in other formats. And as modern as we are in this day and age, I generally believe that there are loads of other ways out there that we could learn about things without having to read a book. So, you know, welcome to the new ages, and we've got video games, we've got TVs, we've got phones, and I'm just going to lay down three major things that if you want to learn more about this particular subject, that there are loads of things out there that you can actually learn from. So I'm just going to kickstart and just reveal some brilliant things in case you didn't know about them. So first off, there is a thing called Superbook, which is a Bible animated series for young kids. But as an adult, this is you can still pick up quite a lot of learning things in a fun, impacting way from this series. You can also watch The Chosen, which is a very, very related kind of like it's a real life adaptation of what it was. You know, you'll kind of get the story of what it's like to be, or the life of Jesus inside this series. I haven't watched a lot of it, but I'm aware it's out there, so that's why I'm saying it. There is on your app phones, there is an app you can download. It's called the Bible app. Basically, it's very simple. You just download it, you can read the Bible from there if you're interested in reading the Bible. And of course, there is also the main Bible, the book, if you're interested in books. But this is a video that is giving you options other than just reading books. And as late as I'm in real hopes for the gaming industry, finally, we have a game called I Am Jesus Christ. We're just going to be watching. And I hope that this stays as true as possible when it comes down to the adaptation of turning a book into a game. But of course, it is a game, so they're probably going to have to differ from some things and turn it into gameplay feels. So I'm really excited about this. I'm really excited that if you're learning about this subject that when I was in school I found really boring, that now we get to you know, have adaptations that we can actually relate to. So if you're ready, let's get started.
Many people have attempted to write about the things that have taken place among us. Reports of these things were handed down to us. There were people who saw these things for themselves from the beginning. They saw them and then passed the word on. With this in mind, first off, I just want to go with this main thing right here, that it says walk on water, and it says you can walk on water by pressing the tab and then selecting the walk water ability, then approach the body of water and press and hold your mouse button, which is interesting, because as far as I'm getting from this, which I thought originally when I saw this, I thought it was a VR, but it looks like this could be more than a VR. This could be an actual adaptation. This could be like you probably get to use this maybe on controller, or you can do this on keyboard. So it's not like limited to only people with VR. At least that's what it looks like. So let's continue. I myself have carefully looked into everything from the beginning.
I'm Simon. This is my brother, Andrew. We're trying to catch fish.
But I'm afraid the wedding appears to have a small issue. I don't know, but I thought you might be able to help.
So they are some of the stories that have been in the Bible, but as you can see, even though it's true to its word, there are some gameplay things that obviously you know it's adapted to the player and making the player as a character that you can play in this game. It's a very interesting way they've taken it and created this, and I think this has had to be the most delicate thing this team has built, because this looks very, very, very on point to a certain degree, which is what I will say to this. I have to be careful of my word of choice here, because I don't want to not say the wrong thing. But yeah, this is very, very interesting. I do like the look of this, and I am hoping and wishing the best for this. Let's continue the trailer. You got turn water into wine. Okay, that's cool.
This wine is better than the wine we had before.
Okay. Oh, there's a rock moving. Okay, I'm guessing that.
Please, Lord, just heal my son.
Okay, heal son. Right, here we go. Okay, you're playing inside a body, I think.
Lord, if it's you.
And there's the walking on water scene right here. This is very interesting because you get to walk on water. And yeah, I'm scared to talk about this, but it looks very, very on point. Let's continue.
Peter replied, "Tell me to come to you on the water."
Okay, so this is a very interesting particular section. This is called The Last Supper, and this looks very, very similar to what I picture The Last Supper to be like. And I think it's very important that when you read things as a non-book reader, that you have a picture in your head of what something looks like before you play or see it. So sometimes, you know, maybe you don't know what a place looks like and you have to try and imagine it, whereas compared to you kind of have a picture in your head of what something looks like when you read about it. So it's more like, oh, I read about a thing and that reminds me of this picture that I played about in this particular game. So I think that's very important. I think this is a very key area that we get to actually just watch all these people just sitting down, having a meal, and just going like, okay, this is what we recognize from what we know about already inside the Bible and everything. So yeah, I like this. This is cool.
I am doing this for you. I want you to know that the things you have been taught are true.
I like what they've done there. Jesus Christ, that is a very, very interesting thing. It's available on Steam. Can we check this out really quickly? 1 second. Okay, this game looks really cool. And I don't see a price on this. It just says add to your wish list. So I'm hoping that it is a good and reasonable price. It looks like there's effort into this. And when you put effort into things, I generally believe that you should, you know, put money on things. So it looks like they've done their research, and I really hope the best for this team. And yeah, it looks really good. I hope it's as like there are things like this, and this is obviously, as you can see, I'm picturing that this scene is Mary and Joseph, but there's nothing to clarify that, so I can't call that. But if it is, then this game looks as true as possible to what they're trying to perceive, and I hope as much as possible that it links up and that it is very, very as a biblical standpoint, and that it's used for people that want to know more about this particular faith to be more knowledgeable about it if they don't enjoy reading. So I'm hoping that this is a way that it's looks like gamers can get involved. I'm reading some of the comments for a change for this particular video, because this is a very interesting take. I can't read comments. So yeah, this game looks very interesting. It looks very well put together. It's not a lot I can say about it until I've seen. It feels like I've seen the gameplay of it, but I just want to feel the game itself. I want to see like a 20-minute gameplay of this video of I just know. Right, so I've just checked out this. This is someone doing a gameplay trailer actually on the game live right now when I'm recording. So I'm just hoping that this game is just really good and it carries on from what we've said. I hope it stays true. It looks like it's going to stay true, and that everything that we see in this game and it looks open world as well. I've seen a bit of this, and this does look open world to me. So I'm hoping that everything you see and everything you do in this game just feels very natural, and it's an enjoyable game to play. So yeah, hopefully it's as good as it looks. Don't want to go too much into this, but if you like the look of this, tell me down in the comments below, are you gonna get this, or are you not gonna get this? This feels very, very, very interesting, and you know what, overall it's gameplay that I'm most interested in. Does it work well as a game? And I believe yes, it does. I think this is a good potential game. It doesn't look like, I don't know if it costs any money. I can't see any money from anything, so I'm hoping that either this game's free or cheap, but I hope that again, it looks like it's put effort into it, so I hope a lot of people check this game out and just see what it looks like when it is actually released. So yeah, this game looks really cool. I'm excited about it, and I guess we'll have a proper check this out when this game actually comes out. Anyway, there you go right there. Hopefully you've enjoyed, and I will see you guys in another video. Yeah, I just can't wait for this. This particular game looks very interesting. Anyway, thanks for watching and goodbye.